this made smoother than your smoothest criminal. Shamo, about that money, what we get into. Shamo, about that money, get residuals. Shamo.
What it do, people? You're now tuned in.
Popovich.
Popovich
TV.
TV.
Oh yeah.
We live, we rolling, we unscripted, we authentic, that feeling back up in here one more again. So if it's your first time, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell. To everybody else, you already know. Tony, there was no other way. We in the end game now. Let's talk about this BimmY shit, right? He back spinning in the news. Did he tell? Did he not tell? You know what I'm saying? I know when it first came out, it was rumblings like it is now, even though this time it seems like it might be more concrete or more evidence has come out. You know, and now I said I'm at the gambling spot, my hands on the knot. New York Yankee cap, cover my eyes, stand in one spot. I take a nigga dough, send him home to a shoebox. You lost that, I put your money in the jukebox. Hear my favorite song, all y'all niggas sing along. All the cigarette smokes clogging my lungs, hood rash flashing their tongues, young guns flashing their guns. We got reputation. Niggas and bitches, both on parole or probation. See the captain in the army fatigues. I got my eyes glued on whoever walk and who leave, cause I ain't playing. Niggas will run up here and shoot up this shit. Stick your ass up, niggas will take the loot of your kicks. Just a triple cross niggas, just New York niggas. Lift you off your feet when they was just walking with you. Some of these dudes, the feds be on them. You know them for years. Be the type when you walk in the pub, they offer you biz. That ain't gangster. Niggas is up north with tatted tears. Your name's on the affidavit. You ratted, kid. Faggot ass niggas that be scared to do they bid. Fuck you, we want you out of NY. You can't live. That was a couple little words I probably messed up, but that's a Nas reference off that New York Part 2. And he like, some of these dudes, the feds be on them. You know them for years. Be the type when you walk in the pub, they offer you biz. That ain't gangster. Niggas is up north with tatted tears. Your name's on the affidavit. You ratty, kid. And whether he ratted or not, I don't know, right? Supreme's, you know, McGruff, right? Poster had said that is true. This is all his people's, and this is in that era, right? If you know, you know. If you don't, I'll give you a little bit that I know, right? Allegedly, BimmY, his cousin or his uncle came home recently, right? And that's why this is spinning back again, because they're like, nah, his name's is on the paperwork. And for all these years, nigga been an informant, nigga been a rat. Now, me personally, on the channel, just how I'm, you know, raised or how I was taught. One, you don't call nobody no rat without no concrete proof. Locked up or not locked up, because it could cost you your life. Literally could get taken up out of here for calling somebody something that's not true. Calling somebody gay or saying somebody did something with you know, one of the Transformers, at LGB5, at L Train and QB3, you know what I mean, RGB23, right? Up north, you say, yo, nigga was in the back room, I seen such and such. If you put that out there and your credibility is not solid, you could get taken up out of here. So those things I never played with. I never was like, yo, that nigga ratted. Well, this nigga's, he's gay. Remember what was fucking Eddie Murphy Boomerang? What was Sanjay or whatever the fuck her name was? The chick with the perfume, right? And she was like, they were sitting at the restaurant. Side note, this is my show. We don't have no set format. Talking about BimmY and the snitching and labeling people without proof. And she was trying to get Eddie Murphy, like, I know you slinging it around town. I want some too. And he like, no, I'm gay. And then she got up, she like, you ain't gay. He's gay. He's gay. And she was walking through the restaurant, calling out all the gay people. Well, you know, up north, you don't do that. I don't know how it is now. I haven't been locked up in a long time, but you definitely don't call somebody a rat without full-time proof and your credibility being solid. And you definitely don't call nobody, you know, saying they was messing with no boys or doing no shit like that. Because again, you could get taken up out of here. But with that being said, people are saying it now, right? And when you look in the comments of under some of these posters, You got internet people. I'm an internet person even though I got a channel. When I'm in the comments, I'm just somebody on the internet just like you. I don't take it personally. I don't get in my feelings, right? I'm not going back and forth with you, especially women on the internet. And that's you, ladies. I'm not going back and forth with y'all. You got to be solid, right? And so people in the comments is like, I need to see the paperwork. You know what I mean? It's like, hold on, family. Hold on, Famron. You on the internet. You don't know them. You wasn't down with them. You're not in the circle. Who are you to be asking for paperwork if this man is telling you, like, yo, I got the paperwork. This is what it is. Or his family and some of his inner circle is coming home saying, nah, this is what it is. Who are you to challenge them? Or ask. Now, I get it if you want to know. I mean, it'll be public information sooner or later. But people really be in the comments like, yeah, because I don't know if it's true or not, because I want to see your paperwork. Bro, are you locked up behind bars right now? Are you in there with Preem right now? Do you have any inkling of what's going on with his case? Any of that? People saying he coming out with a book, he's still trying to get home. Should he not be still trying to get home? I got one of my mans. Shout out to my nigga Goody Goodwine. What up, my guy, right? Gregory Goodwine, right? 17 years, he had life. With the L on the back, right? 25 to life, rather. That is the L. That's the hooker. Came home after 17 years. Stayed in that law library. Every time I called, every time he called, not every time I called. Every time I picked up the phone, like, yo, what's up? Been in this law library, got this other lawyer, just hit the appellate division, just went through this, got these other people, got these people coming in, they work with people with Innocent Project, all these different people every fucking day. And even, obviously I wasn't there with him through the 17 years, but I'm just saying from the outside looking in. And I was in prison. I was in there when he was there. So I know he did his due diligence. When you got the L on the back, yeah, some people just play ball, look at pussy magazines, write raps thinking they're going, just get out of jail and be a rapper and have the Tupac story. Some people do all type of shit. Some people do nothing. They just letting time go by. And that's why Pac say, penitentiaries is packed with promise makers. Never realize the precious time that bitch niggas is wasting. Institutional law. And then some people every day, they on purpose. They like, no, I'm going to get the job in the law library. So I don't have to just come twice a week when the jail say I could get a law library. You know what I'll do? I'll sign up, quit the mess hall, go get the job in the law library so that I can be in here 24/7 or as much as possible so I could work on my case to get home. Because if you don't have that oomph to come home, who else gonna have it? Niggas be out in the free world still living life. I got injured, right? And it's no knock. Been to visit a couple of my coworkers. Just to give you an analogy in case you lost, right? Go visit a couple of coworkers, see my bosses, my boss, and just say what's up to the guys and shit. And everything is just regular. It's like you not even there. It's like you never had the job. People are working. When you locked up, what's going on, my guy? People are working and living life. They're not thinking, they may think, I wonder what such and such is doing. I hope he out. Let me send him $50. If he call, I'm going to answer. But in the meantime, my baby mom's on my back. Meanwhile, my son is experimenting with weed. Meanwhile, my mom's is fighting cancer. I got bills and, shit out. I got shit going on. I'm out here living my life. Every day, life is life. And I have to 52 block shit, protect my energy, stay sane. You know what I mean? Makes you want to holler on some black man shit. A Black Man in America Make You Want to Holler. It's a great book, by the way, right? So you dealing with that and niggas is locked up or people is where they at. So you living your life. You ain't thinking about them 24/7 and worry about what's going on with them. You know how many times somebody done hit me like, yo, I need you to reach out to somebody. And the way the world works, as soon as when you get off the phone, I forgot. Keeping in the buck. Not that I don't fuck with them. These are my people. Some is my family. Some is my friends, right? I forget. Then they call back 2 days later or whenever they get a phone call. You have a collected call from such and such. Please, it's Securus, right? Yo, what up, my nigga? Yo, you called the lawyer for me? Oh, shit, my nigga. Give me the number again? You forget. You know what I mean? Not all the time, but that happens. Even if it's not important or a jail call, it could be somebody, you could be doing something. Somebody call, yo, what's up, send me such and such number or text me, you got what's the name number? Yeah, I got it. As soon as you hang up, another call come through or a text come through and you multitasking, but you forget. It happens. So if people could forget because they're living in their own life, they doing what they're doing, they could definitely forget you when you got life and you out of sight, out of mind. They're not doing it purposely, but you out of sight, you out of mind. And it's not like they could call you back. If I'm in the bathroom taking a shit and I ain't bring my phone with me, you call, I get back. When I do get to the living room, I get to my room, I say, oh shit, my nigga Goody called me. I'm just using him because he home now. Oh shit, my nigga go, or KO, right? KO Smitty, whoever. It ain't like you can just pick back up the phone and just call him back. That's that. If you don't catch him, you don't catch him. And now you back to living your life. But back to BimmY, right? Did he tell? Did he not tell? Is Supreme, is this real strong evidence now? Because again, this is something that we heard already, right? We've been heard. I heard it. I'm sure y'all heard it. Nobody never came out with the paperwork like, nah, his name is right here. This is it. Two things, right? One, it don't affect me talking about it in a sense because it's spinning in the clip right now and people are talking about it. So I'm going to talk about it too. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to talk about it too. But talk about it in this stance. These old school brothers and gangsters, people that's, tore down the community, did what they did in the community, ran up the bag, got the bag, put out murders on people, did shit to people, right? Got rich in the hood, did some shit in the hood. Are you surprised if at one point in time niggas didn't keep it solid? Or you was keeping it solid until you wasn't? Because that's what happens. You keep it solid until you're not keeping it solid no more. That's the reality. You keeping it real until you're not keeping it real. So you keeping it real for 15 years, 20 years, 25 years. On that 26th year, you don't keep it real. Then you're not keeping it real. So if he did tell, right? Or he been an informant for all these years, I wouldn't be shocked and amazed. And this is the thing too, right? If you've been through the storm, jail, prison, shot up, shot niggas, been shot at, my attitude is gangster, so you stay in some beef, right? If you was on that route and you made it through the storm, the Most High bless you to still have all your faculties to be mentally sane, right? You are not in prison, you got your health, you made it to your older years. If you're not trying to press upon young people, boys and girls, oh, that's not the wave, whole soul crack. So hopefully you wouldn't have to go through that. You was raised in the projects, roaches and rats. Like if you're not pushing that, that shit don't even really matter to the kid. Like to me, on a personal level, I do it. I'm a content creator. I got to have some topics to talk about. Got to have some topics that people are interested in so they can watch the channel. But on a personal level, outside of and what we're going to talk about today, when I got to start studying, I call it studying, for shit for the channel, what we're going to talk about on the live. And my daily activity in life, I'm not thinking about no people that was no street niggas, whether they told or they didn't tell. Especially if you're not pushing the right word forward to the youth. Because that's what I care about. That's what's important. Going back to the second topic of should you have kids or not if you poor, you in a fucked up neighborhood. It's your job as a parent and as one of the, the people that live in a neighborhood that's not with the fuck shit to make it better, make it safer, make it so your kids could, have an environment where they can flourish and be better at. So if you're not doing that type of shit, then who gives a fuck? And what Jada said, tired of hearing about old niggas that had it be the same old niggas that ratted, who cares?
But y'all know who it is. Popovus from Popovus TV. We live, we rolling, we unscripted, we authentic, that feeling. Back up in here one more again. Yeah, kid.